Alright, welcome back to Stunner MR Sports. What we're working on today is the is250 F Sport by Lexus. And what we're doing today is we're changing the antifreeze. Okay, first thing you're going to start off is by removing this engine cover. And all you got to do is just pull up on it, because the only thing that's holding it on is pins right here. It's the little connection ports right here that it connects to. You put it back on there, and you put it back on there, and you just pull them up with your hand, and they'll come right off of there, right? And you need to do that to be able to get to your radiator cap right here, so where you can put your fluid in. You need to release the pressure so it can drain properly. And again, when you get ready to refill it, this is where you're gonna refill it. You're not going to refill it at the reservoir. This is the reserve. This is where the excess radiator fluid goes. This is where you put it in at. And of course, you're gonna jack the vehicle up like I have. Put down your safety, whatever you use for safety to keep the vehicle from dropping down. And you're gonna go under here. But before we get to that, when you go under there, you got this skid plate underneath. And on this skid plate, you're gonna have right here these bolts right here. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me see, count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 11 bolts all together. Okay, and I just dropped one of them down from there. It fell, but this is the skid plate that's underneath the vehicle. And it takes a 10 millimeter to each one, and you take them out, and that skid plate will fall out from up under here, right? And what you're going to do is, as you can see, there's no skid plate. I've taken the skid plate out. What I have here is my pans that I use to collect the used antifreeze. Right? Here's your plug right here. Right? You're just going to take your plug, and you see your plug has a connector. I just hook my hose up to the end of it, and you just unscrew it, and your fluid will come out. But what I'm going to do now is I've already drained it, as you can see. Now I need to flush it out, right? And as you can see, I got my hose. I'm going to come up here. Sit that down in there. And add my water. It doesn't take much water. Just whatever you feel comfortable with to get the excess fluid out. And right now, what we're gonna do is go up here. We're gonna drain what extra water we just put in. I don't know if you can see it, but it's coming out. Now, if you want to do it faster, you can take the screw clean out. And it'll come out a lot faster, but it's a little bit more messier, as you can see. But you want to keep flushing it till it's clear. And keep adding water in it till it's completely clear. When it's clear, then you will know that you flushed all the old antifreeze out. And I typically do this annually or when I get a new vehicle. You know, it's good because you never know how long the last owner had changed the fluids. I change all my oil. I change my spark plugs. I do all the regular maintenance as if it needed it. Okay. And as you can see again, this is where the skid plate was. The little cover. Okay. And when you put it back in, all you're going to do is, I might be able to demonstrate it for you guys. Here in a second. If I can collect all of my screws first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it should be one more. Where is it? Let me see. I don't see it. No, it's 11 of them. Where the hell did it go? Anyway, I'll find it. But now this right here, you don't need to mess with these screws right here. Because these screws are here. This is a direct door to your oil canister. When you get ready to change your oil out, instead of taking this whole skid plate out, you can just open this right here and it'll give you access to your oil canister, right? But I would just give a quick demonstration on how you would put this back. If you see, this is the inside right here. You can see where the door is for the oil canister, and this will go back up under here like this here. Of course, I'm in the process of doing my draining, so I can't do it, but this is what goes up underneath it. And you just screw them back in, and that's it. And that is how you change the antifreeze on a Lexus is250 fsport. I believe this is the 4th generation, 2011. Thanks again for watching. It's time of sports.